Yo, what's happening, guys? Coming at you from downforsoundshop.com. Once again, we're going to be addressing a frequently asked question, and this question is, how often should I be checking my system, like for maintenance or charging my batteries, whatever question you may have pertaining to maintenance. But first, my name is Jonathan Price, owner and operator of downforsoundshop.com and this YouTube channel, which is two of the fastest growing things in car audio. If you will, hit that subscribe button and enable notifications so you know every time we drop a video, and you'll get it sent to your inbox and you'll be able to check it out first. All right, let's get into this. So how often should you be checking your system for problems or maintaining it? So we're gonna go over a few different things. The first thing that most people bring up pertaining to this is their batteries. How often should I be charging my batteries? So this is going to really come down to how often you use it. If you don't use your system that much and it's just sitting there, I would say it would be a good idea to charge it like once a month or so, or maybe even once every 2 weeks. Depending on if you see that you have a parasitic drain, we may need to do a video on that as well. What is a parasitic drain? We'll go over it really quick. So a parasitic drain is when you have your vehicle turned off and there's something that's draining power from your electrical system, your battery bank. It could be like a little clock or a light left on or whatever. It won't kill your battery immediately, but it'll drain it down over, if you say you parked it for 2 weeks and you went out there and your car was dead, that's that light being on for 2 weeks, it ran the battery all the way down. So that could be killing your battery for a parasitic drain. But if you're using your vehicle every day, you probably don't have to charge it all the time, because every time you start your vehicle, your alternator is charging it up anyway. You could get a good charge on it if you want to, like once a month. If you just want to hook it onto the charger and top it off to the highest level, then that's good. Obviously don't overcharge it, but that wouldn't be a bad idea. So that's pertaining to the battery. The next thing would be your connections. So you have wires. When you have a system, you have wire running all through your vehicle. Obviously your big cable that's going to your power inputs on your amplifier. So you can turn this around real quick. We have the beautiful JP95. I'm gonna set this down because, I mean, obviously this is 2-aught wire right here, but so you have wires that go in here and each one of the power inputs and all through here on the speaker inputs as well. Sometimes if people don't tighten these all the way down, they could loosen up and you could have like a loose connection. This could start backing out. So especially if you have a lot of bass and it's loud, these screws can start coming out and a wire could come out. It could cause you to have an issue with the speaker cutting out, but that's loose connections. It would be a great idea to go through once a month or so to just check all, like get an Allen wrench and hit these, make sure they're all tight, hit these, make sure they're tight. Another thing is checking to make sure speaker wires that are going through door jams are being ran through areas that could be easily cut and it's not protected correctly. This would cause you to have an amp going to protect. If you do have amps going in to protect, you want to check your whole. Basically, what I would suggest if you have an amplifier going in to protect is to unplug the speaker wires from it and see if it still goes into protect or not. If it does not go into protect, that lets you know something is happening. When that wire that's going to your speaker, something's happening there that's going to make it go into protect. So checking your connections, checking your runs of wires good. You want to check your panels, make sure they're not falling off. If you have loud bass, you definitely have some issues with some panels falling off or breaking. But this is going to be some of the main things to check pertaining to your electrical, your battery, your connections, whether it's on, I mean, you have connections everywhere. You have your power wire coming off the back of your alternator. You have the ones going to your inputs on your amplifiers. You got the runs of speaker wires going to your mids and highs. So check all those things once a month. It won't take you long. You'll know for sure if you're having an issue, something's going on. But if everything's kosher, I mean, there's no really reason to be anal about checking it all the time, because it's performing, it's doing everything it's supposed to. But if you notice like weird issue, say you're driving down the road and you hit a bump and you hear like a weird noise happen, or your system cuts out, that lets you know something's wrong and it doesn't like something, and you need to check all your connections. So I hope this information has found you well, and if it has, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It'll help us out a lot. Drop a comment if you have any questions that you would like for me to answer, and I can go over those in a future video. Don't forget about the Down for Sound difference. Guarantee lowest prices, fastest shipping, and best customer service. And we have 4 different types of same as cash financing on the website. You can check that out under the financing tab. We'll see you in the next one. Later. Yo, what's up guys? If you want to see more of the hot content that you just saw in that video, be sure to follow me on all my social media channels from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. The Life of Christ is my handle on there. Also have Down for Sound Shop on Facebook and Instagram, and don't forget Snapchat is JPD4S. Check out all the hot content on there as well.